Fox's alert now, new details in the Hillary Clinton email scandal. Word now that the next release of those emails will focus on the time leading up to the ouster of Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi, ahead of that deadly attack on our consulate in Benghazi. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge on this live in Washington. And Catherine, what are we learning about what's coming next?
Well, Bill, good morning. A source familiar with the review says to expect a high, even record number of classified emails in today's release because they will deal with the months leading up to the ouster of Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi. The new emails, as many as 6,000, will span 2010 into early 2011 as Fox News was first to report Mrs. Clinton routinely discussed the negotiations to establish a no-fly zone over Libya on her personal email account. A congressional source separately tells Fox News that it's not a coincidence that another 1,000 documents were recently freed up to the Select Committee after State Department lawyer Catherine Duval, who was connected to the IRS Lois Lerner email scandal, as well as the same law firm that is representing Mrs. Clinton, left the State Department.
They gave us on Friday over 1,000 pages of her emails that they had never before given us. In fact, it was a larger amount of emails that they gave us Friday than what they gave us earlier in the year when they claimed to give us everything.
Duval's job at the State Department got new scrutiny after a recent Fox News report. The classification markings on some of the emails have been changed in her office so that neither Congress nor the public could ultimately see them, Bill.
Well, what are you learning about the FBI investigation?
Well, this is a very significant development. A congressional source confirms to Fox News that FBI Director James Comey has been briefing lawmakers and confirmed to them that the Bureau is actively investigating whether Mrs. Clinton's server was breached by a foreign entity. But so far, he said they have no evidence to indicate that had happened. The source also said Comey confirmed he had, quote, top people on the investigation and asked if the investigation would conclude before the end of the year. Comey said he, quote, understood the sense of urgency coming before the beginning of the election cycle next year. Comey also reassured them the investigation would be impartial and not impacted by politics by reminding them that he serves a 10-year fixed-term bill.
Catherine Herridge, thank you. More today.
You're welcome.
Certainly.